just got here. Gonna picking up Brad and Jason, and then we're gonna hit the road again. It is late, and we'll get there probably right at daylight. No rest for the wicked. We're gonna do our best to get a bear. Hopefully they'll be out moving around. Ready, Jason?
Yes, man, I'm ready.
All right.
Let's do it. Got my chargers. We got chargers.
Chargers for days. All right. Well, yeah, as soon as we get loaded, I think I'll wash windows and then we'll hit the road. Bear hunt part 2. Already fucking tired.
Mistakes were made.
Bad choices.
I thought, oh yeah, I got this. And then I thought, oh, I don't got this.
Did you get your GoPro? Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if you got your GoPro.
A lot less snow. I got this same view on the last one. How many miles would you say it is to Bear Flats?
Remember, it's like 3.5 to Bear Flats?
Yeah.
Total, it's probably like 6 all the way there.
That's gonna be rough.
Is he camping right there and then taking that trail down, like to go for a hunt, or?
I don't know.
That's kind of what I'm curious about. And then we split up from there, and then come back to a camp, or?
Yeah, I hate to walk all the way to Bear Flats and like leave stuff at KU's Flats.
Yeah.
And then have to walk back just to camp, because that might, that might be too much.
Yeah.
That'd be like a 9-mile day.
I'm good with that.
I'm not good with that.
What about you, Jason?
I'm on the fence, man. I'm on the
Either
fence
way.
about that. If you guys was gonna do it, I would do it. But if you guys are opting out, hey.
All right, let's start our long journey. Here comes the rain. Is that a trail or is that just a camp spot?
Like a road, huh?
Looks like a road.
It's not on the map, whatever it is.
Oh, really? A little wet outside. Not bad. We got too much farther to go, and we'll hit the homestead up here, or go in the stables and get out of the rain for a little while. Hopefully it burns off pretty quick. Could. It's dry in here.
I'm not against this. I've seen worse. A lot worse.
Grab a stick and just scoot all the horse shit over, and I'd sleep right there.
Yeah. Not against that at all.
I I got some of this wood laying around. I just lay it over the top of that.
Yeah.
Just grab some of this wood laying around and lay it across there.
Sure. Same thing.
This tent set up. Brad's setting his tent up. Jay and Evie got a tent set up over there. And there's Jason's tent.
Summertime tent.
I think it's a mosquito net.
I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this. So if anybody's got any recommendations on a good tent. I still got a thing to put on it.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty good sized rain cover, so.
Yeah, I hope so.
At least your sleeping bag's big enough this time.
Yeah.
At least the mosquitoes won't.
You'll be able to see the bear coming.
Yeah.
Collecting fire starter?
Yes.
Yeah. There's a camera.
Oh. Dad, you're on camera. Act natural.
Yeah, natural. You're on top of the world, Jason.
That's good. It's quite the view from up here.
Brad's over there somewhere. Can't see him on the camera, but he's right over there. Jay and Evie went up that way.
I don't know about you, but I need to break.
That sounds like a good spot to take a break. There's a lot of area to glass. They're out there somewhere though. And we're gonna do our best to find them. 5:30 and I just spotted a sow and her cub over on that ridge right about mid-level. Just kind of came out of the draw and the cub was playing and the sow was just kind of feeding and walking and just kind of walked that way. Nice kind of chocolatey brown, good looking bear. nice big bear. Yeah, so I'm seeing them. They're here. I just need to see one without a cub. That was cool. That cub was tiny. I mean, smaller than a small house dog, you know, a little lap dog. A fluffy little thing. Mama and her cub. One cub. Cute little sucker. I think I see her again. I don't know if it's her or a different bear. I'm guessing it's her, but I don't see the cub anywhere. I'm gonna try to keep an eye on her. See if, oh, she's moving away from me. I'll still try to keep an eye on her, see if I see that cub again. If I don't see that cub, it might be a different bear. I thought she was going down, but it's in the same area as where I saw her, so it's probably her. Hey, I see another bear, but he is way over there, kinda right there. Saw one over there just a little while ago. That was the mama and cub. But that one over there is all by its lonesome, but that is way too far. I got on X and looked. It is 1.15 miles from my current location, so wasn't gonna happen, but still really cool to see him. I'm gonna keep looking, see what else I can find. Almost out of daylight though. Hope the other guys saw something. At least get to see some bear. Long walk out, but we made it. Camp's right up there.
I did my share.
Right? I'm gonna cool. Oh, you got your firewood. I'll grab a couple too. Put away the camera. Alright, camera. Gotta go off. I gotta carry firewood. Well, night one of second time going bear hunting, and it's cold, windy, and we will try again tomorrow and hopefully see some more bear. Maybe ones that I can shoot and that are a little closer. So, yeah, wish us luck. Day 2. I'm pretty sore. How you feel, Jason? You pretty sore?
Not as bad as I was last night.
I'm pretty sore.
I'm feeling it.
And we got probably another 2.5, 3 mile hike up to the top of the ridge, and it's starting to spit snow. Gotta love bear hunting. Can't hardly pick it up on the GoPro. I saw that.
Well, it's
brown.
falling on it,
Yeah.
kicking it up. You saw a rat?
No, I saw that brown spot over there, and I just thought, I'll watch it, see if it moves.
I seen that mouse this morning in the barn.
Yeah.
He's a fat little sucker.
Yeah,
He's
he is.
doing good.
He's been eating good.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
that grain over there. and
He's doing
stuff.
good.
He'd probably be good eating.
Yeah.
You're hungry enough, I'd eat him.
You've been eating all that grain and
What do you
stuff?
think you get when you go to Applebee's?
Right?
Sorry, Applebee's. Rat meat.
Just
Chinese
kill him
food.
right there in the kitchen.
Damn, I eat there a lot.
Hey, Brad, adapt and overcome.
Adapt and overcome. What do you call these?
Chopsticks.
Like backwoods
Backwoods,
chopsticks?
yeah, backwoods chopsticks.
Hasty chopsticks. Because I just hastily made them.
Yeah.
Sure.
Turn around, Jason. Let me show everybody what you
Okay.
found. Nice whitetail shed. Very cool. Let me see. Bones.
Yeah.
Been glassing the ridges. Haven't seen anything. And it's getting kind of close to dark, and we got a really long hike out of here. So we're gonna go ahead and start hiking our way out of here and get back to camp and start a big campfire and try to have a good time and eat some good food. And I don't know, we might come back again later in the month, but I think this trip was a bust, unfortunately. I did see a couple bear last night, but nothing I could shoot. So we might try it one more time, but we got to head back down to the valley in the morning. So this is our last time for this trip. It was a good trip.
Thank you, landowner.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, landowner. The one at the bottom says that they planted the roads, so please don't
Oh,
drive on them
I
because they're
see.
trying to get them to grow over.
That's cool. Wonder why they did that.
So people stop driving
So
on
we
their
gotta be
shit.
close then to the main road, right?
We're close to heading to the bottom and then shooting
We're
up
pretty
to
close to where we saw the wild onions.
Oh, okay. Because I don't remember this private property being that big this way.
It's not really, but we like zigzag and through it a little
Right.
bit, following the road. I mean, if it was a straight shot, it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
Hate this fucking pack.
Quality equipment.
I'm sending Cabela's a letter.
Pick up some of that shit, put it in a paper bag, and put it on the doorstep.
They make good other gear, but this pack.
I haven't bought much Cabela's name brand stuff. I bought a couple Cabela's fishing poles when I went up to Alaska. And, I mean, the thing is, I bought way too heavy of a rod, so I'd never use them. So they still are like brand new.
Yeah, like this is, I wear all Cabela's clothes and
Yeah.
normally boots, but this pack's gotta go.
Time for an
I knew it.
XO.
As soon as I seen that, I was like, nope, I'm not gonna like it.
It might be worth it to spend money on an XO pack.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna give this one to someone I don't like.
800 or 900 feet. That was our watching spot.
Yeah. That was a pretty good spot, I think. I don't know.
Well, I would say so.
If there was a bear in it, it was a good
Yeah.
spot.
We were out for a while and then we were gonna have dinner and it was so just surprising, I guess, because my dad was watching.
We've
And
been
then
there
just-
3.5 hours, same spot.
Yeah.
Watching.
Yeah.
You could see back into the hills right here, this face.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was nice. I knew it was there from last time, and I said that's where we should go. So we did. We sat there all afternoon, 4:45.
Bear just appeared. I was on the edge of insanity.
Oh, yeah.
She had no patience left, man. She was just like, "We got to do something." And I'm like, "Just be patient. It's getting late. You know, this is when the bears come out."
Yeah.
I no longer said that, and I said, "All right, tell you what, we'll sneak back up in the trees. We'll make a fire, make dinner." And I turned around and looked back down there. Didn't even take binoculars like you. I'm just like, "There's a bear."
Yeah.
That bear wasn't there before.
Yeah. So then I got to sit and watch the bear while he packed up all this stuff, and then
I come up with a plan of attack. She watched the bear, had no cubs.
Awesome.
so it was really good. But then we had to go down the super steep hill.
Yeah.
And I did
She
not
was a
like that.
trooper. I took her
Yeah.
through some hell.
Oh,
I was like, look, if we're gonna get to it, we're gonna go right down there and we're gonna come up on the next rock face, and I could see it. And I clicked the bear at 475. I clicked the rock face at 150 yards closer, and I said, yep, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot that bear.
I didn't even know how close it was because I couldn't tell. And he was like, "This is so close. This is awesome."
We,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
cool.
just we like laid down and peeked over the rock, and there he's just right there. We're on his level.
Yeah.
And he just walked behind this tree, and
Yeah.
he fed there for like an hour and a half, and he just wouldn't give us.
Huh.
I'm moving up and down the ridge, but you can't go any closer. Like, we're exposed now. You can't really
Yeah.
do much. I'd move 20 yards up, 20 yards down. I'm trying to get shots, trying to get angles for her. We just couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Where'd the other shot come?
I don't know. We're sitting there,
It was pretty close.
and it was close enough that I jumped. Like,
Oh, wow.
that initial crack when the gun
Yeah.
goes off, and I jumped, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm looking around, and then I look over for the bear, and I don't see him, and there's open space all around these trees, and I don't know where he went.
He either dropped him right
He
there
either
behind the
dropped him
tree,
right
or
there,
he just
Or he just
disappeared.
barreled
Yeah.
off, and we never. So we stayed another 45 minutes watching, thinking maybe he was just hunkered down. He'd come out. I don't know. I don't know where that shot came from. The only way you could shoot that bear is if you were on the ridge we were on, because he was down in a little pocket. You couldn't
Could
see
they
him.
have been from farther down the ridge?
If they were down the ridge, they were. I mean, that's 4,000 feet to the bottom. They would have had to walk up it, because we were watching the
Yeah.
ridge the whole day. Nobody walked
I
down
can't
the ridge.
believe that.
So I think they had to be above us, or they were 2 hills over and they shot at a different bear. Just coincidental. But man, we just needed him to step in the open.
That close. Dang.
Well, that's awesome. Were you excited?
Yeah, I was pretty excited. I had to lay down and try to take a nap to like calm myself down.
Yeah.
I was so damn stoked I could barely put the rangefinder on it. I was shaking all over. I wouldn't even want to shoot. I leaned up against the rock so I could get a clean click on the rangefinder. I'm like, oh, this is gonna happen. We're gonna get this thing, and it was like red.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I haven't
pretty
seen a
bear.
cinnamon in years.
Dang.
That's awesome, guys.
So it left her hungry.
Good.
We'll be back.
Good.
Yeah.
I said that if any of us were to get a bear, I'd hope she would get one. Just so, I mean, then she's hooked for life.
Yeah.
You know?
That was good. That was a hook right there.
Yeah.
It was funny because I'm watching that hill, and the reason we went there is because this morning, we left, we went down, and I kind of stopped, and I'm looking, I'm like, if we see a bear 2,000 feet, I'm not going to take her after it. And I was like, but that point, if I see one in this zone, and I'm just like, if it's in that zone, damn if that bear didn't walk right in, and I'm like, yes, that's where we can.
That's kind of what I did. I went to that area and I watched something that I knew if I saw it, I could try to move in on it, or if it was up on the ridge a little higher, I would shoot at it. But everywhere else you're looking, it's like, I ain't going over there.
Yeah, I'd have never. If he had been one more ridge over, we could have got to him because the next finger out dropped in. I knew that one. But beyond that, probably not.
Awesome, guys.
Yeah, it was. I want to know who shot. I was ready to kill someone.
Yeah.
I was so mad. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me.
So
And it maybe wasn't even as close as I think, but
And
it was
enough
close.
to scare him away.
Because it wasn't like one of those you hear the shot and it echoes down the canyon.
No, you
It
heard the
was,
crack.
like, right around us somewhere.
Yeah.
And so who knows? Maybe
Still
they were
on the hike
shooting
out. You
different.
didn't see nobody, or
No, I mean we sat there for 45 minutes, maybe not quite an hour, maybe another 45 minutes. And I mean, we eventually just stood up and said, "Hey, bear!"
Yeah.
Just to see if he was there, because it was getting, it was light. We were running out of light, and I'm like, we might as well just see if we can make him step out. No, so I don't, and I never saw anybody. I mean, it'd have been easy to see people hiking up and down.
Right.
It wasn't like
That's
they
what
could
I would
sneak
think,
in. You'd
yeah.
have heard him a mile away. So either he dropped him, or he missed, and he was like way up top and just turned around and walked away.
Right.
Because you could have shot from the top. I'll bet it would have been 500, maybe a little less, maybe 400.
And people will take that
People
shot
take that
all
shot
the time.
all day.
Oh yeah.
But you would have had to be in exactly the right spot because he was,
And they probably would have seen you.
I don't know. I mean, we were tucked in. There were some
Okay.
rocks right in there, and we were using it as cover so we could move and the bear wouldn't see us. And we took orange off at that point.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Thank God they weren't shooting at you guys.
Yeah. Well, if you ever do want to go that trail, that's nice. They got signs up that says this is private property. Hunters are welcome.
Okay.
Just don't drive on the roads. You know?
So what you're saying is, if I brought the mule
Yeah.
into May, you could go all the way out with
Oh,
the mule,
yeah.
easy walk,
Oh.
and then camp out there.
Yes, and it's beautiful
Super nice
areas.
camping spot
Oh,
down there.
where's
okay.
your shed?
It's on my back.
You should go get
Yeah,
that. Show 'em.
Milk or deer?
Whitetail.
Deer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice
yeah, I'll go
whitetail.
grab it here in a second.
4-point with an eye guard.
Yeah.
I get my feeling in my
4-point
legs
with an eye
jacked.
guard.
Yeah, that was a truck back.
Yeah, when we just did, I mean, we walked straight up and I just started making the fire. We hadn't been back long, but I was like, they ain't back. They might have killed something.
No.
We couldn't really see much. We didn't have much vantage point, but
Where I walked up, I could see quite a bit, but only a short little area of
I
it
mean-
was like, okay, I'll shoot something if it's in there.
yeah, we had vantage point, but nothing of anything that was shootable
Yeah.
or doable.
But really cool area out there. Lots of good places to set up camp.
Well, tomorrow sometime or something on your Onyx, I'll show you where we were at.
Sure.
It's an awesome spot. I went there last year, maybe the last evening, and it looked good, but those guys were camped out there and they were all kind of hunting the same stuff. So that was the one. Remember where I said the guy hiked all the way down
Right.
and got close and missed the bear? these were the same hills we were watching.
Yeah.
But instead of being at the bottom, the bear was like 3/4 of the way up the mountain.
Awesome.
So, and he, you know, it was interesting. He came out of a drain, you know, he just popped the way they do. He just pops out, and I'll bet he didn't move a 50-yard square for the next 3 hours.
Dang.
He just fed and just barely moved and stayed right there. Just, I mean.
So I was up over there and watching a spot
I'm gonna go
clear
drop it.
across the
This thing's
canyon, and it was a big, dark, black spot. And I was like, oh, that's a bear. I threw my binoculars, that's a bear. And then I pulled my gun on it, and I'm like, it hasn't moved. And I sat there and watched it for a good 15, 20 minutes, and it never moved. And I'm like, that's got to be a rock. It's just, it has to be, you know. But maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe
This
it was just
guy-
laying there taking a nap.
This guy didn't move. I mean, yeah, he was just in one little spot, and he just kept circling and circling. I think the only shot we really had would have been our initial sighting with my 308.
Right.
We had a clear broadside, but it was almost 500. It was beyond her capabilities. So,
Yeah.
but
Well, we can fix
that gun
that.
could have brought it down.
We can fix that. You can get that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that bear forever, or that spot forever, and then I finally just got my Onyx out and was like, okay, how far is that? And it was 2.16 miles. And I was like, yeah,
Whoa.
that's quite a ways out there.
Wow.
Well, awesome. I'm glad you guys got to see one at least.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was cool.
It was funny though. He was switching between, wow, Evie, I mean, that was just the most amazing hike, and oh, I would have paid $1,000 for you to get that bear.
Oh yeah.
I was
I would have
just,
pitched in.
golly,
Yeah.
I was like, you got to be kidding me. That shot rang out, and I just was stunned.
Yeah.
We've been up here 2 days. I hadn't even heard a rifle anywhere in these canyons, and this thing had to be within 500 yards. I'm like, what the hell?
This is a popular spot though. So after you guys took off, we were gearing up, and the people with the Toyota 4Runner that are parked right in front of us down there, they came off and came by through here. They were camped out on Bear Flats.
Where is Bear Flats?
So that's if you go out to the point and you're looking at that kind of bald ridge
big hill
line
across,
right across, that's Bear Flats.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we went up to the saddle, and then I hiked that way and you guys hiked that way. If I would have kept going, I would have made it to Bear Flats.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Then they camped there for 2 days.
But don't you have to drop down through the drain and come up the other side?
No, it's
am I on
it's
the
kind of
wrong
like
flat?
another saddle.
Oh, it's a saddle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's a good climb though.
Huh.
Yeah, that ridge line that I was on yesterday, if you just stayed on it, it kind of drops a little bit and then it goes up a nice big bald knoll.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, from over there, it looks like it's a drop off
Yeah, it
because
just
you
looks
can't
like
see
a-
past that big
Right,
knoll.
Right. Huh. Did you ever turn on your radio?
He had it on for quite a while, but then the battery started going dead, so he just
We
turned
tried
it
to
off.
ring you up. What was our Evie? Tell them what our call sign was.
Yeah.
So we ended up going with pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Perfect.
But
I called y'all a dozen times. This is Pink Fluffy Unicorn dancing on rainbows. Come
no,
back.
but he didn't even say it like that. He forgot about it, and he was like,
I get it.
this is pink unicorn dancing on fluffy rainbows.
Yeah, my battery died.
Oh, that would have been great. I would have loved to have heard that. I bet anybody else who's on the radio is going, what the
What
heck?
the hell? Somebody's out there smoking.
Well,
All right,
awesome.
Evie, I'm gonna get a cup. Let's make some food, huh?
Definitely coming back next time again, huh?
Yeah.
Camp's packed up. Getting ready to hike out of here.
Yeah, I don't know if you would have made that.
Yeah.
I think you would have.
When in doubt, throttle out.
Yep. That's right. I think you would have made it.
It'd have been tricky. It'd have been sketchy, but I might have made it.
You buy yourself a winch? They don't have winch.
Yeah, and our jacked up
see how
trucks.
that would-
You see that jacked up van that was up there?
I pity the fool. You know, hikers drop their masks.